Hello, this is Brandon with Come Let Us Reason. Today we're going to be talking about Christ on David's throne. This is a facet of premillennialism, and what premillennialists believe is that Christ will reign on a literal throne of David in a literal Jerusalem, and that he is not currently on the spiritual throne. But you see, the Bible teaches that Christ is on the throne. Scripture is clear that Christ is currently on the throne of David in heaven. Even he shall build the temple of the Lord, and he shall bear the glory, and shall sit and rule upon his throne, and he shall be a priest upon his throne, and the council of peace shall be between them both. Zechariah 6, verse 13. Now think about this. If Christ is a priest, which everyone agrees that Christ is currently a priest, he is the priest on his throne, as it says in Zechariah 6:13. Christ must be a priest on his throne now if he is the promised Messiah. If he offered that sacrifice in heaven for us, he must be a priest. And if he's a priest, he must be on his throne. If he is a priest, he is on his throne as he is a priest of the order of Melchizedek. Hebrews 5:10. Aside from this, he cannot be a king in Jerusalem on the literal throne of David, as he is a descendant of Coniah. In Jeremiah 22:30, thus saith the Lord, write ye this man childless, a man that shall not prosper in his days. For no man of his seed shall prosper, sitting upon the throne of David, and ruling any more in Judah. Jeremiah 22:30. You will find in Matthew chapter 1 and Luke chapter 3 that Jesus is indeed a descendant of Jeconiah or Coniah, and cannot rule prosperously in Jerusalem. As a descendant of Coniah, he could not even be successful on the throne of David. Thus Christ must be on a spiritual throne rather than a physical one in Jerusalem. Would God send his son to rule on earth knowing he wouldn't be successful? Knowing he would be a failure of a king? Of course not. Jeconiah, since he's the descendant of Jeconiah, he must be on a spiritual throne rather than a physical. This has been Brandon with Come Let Us Reason.